Hey guys, how's it going? So welcome back to another video, just a bit more of a detailed one on my new car, my 3 Series BMW. It's a 2006 335i, and that means it has a straight 6 3-litre twin turbo engine which puts out 300 horsepower, 0 to 100 in 5.7 seconds, and a top speed, I think in kilometers that's 255. I know in miles an hour it's the standard European 155 miles an hour. That's what they normally cap vehicles at electronically, just because you don't need to go over 155 miles an hour. But yeah, I love it. It's 6 years older than my Commodore, but it's just jam-packed with technology, and it wasn't even much more expensive than my 2012 SV6 Commodore. It's got so much going on. Obviously by modern standards it's just standard things literally, but it's got a dated sat-nav system, but it's still cool to use just to see when you're by the coast. It's 6-disc CD changer, it's semi-automatic. Love going through the gears, it's so much fun, and the exhaust sound when you're changing down the gear is just awesome. It's got fold-in mirrors, electric fold-in mirrors I should say. When you put it in reverse, that mirror tilts back so you can see the curb easily. It's got a sunroof, which I've never searched out a car specifically to have a sunroof, but from now on I definitely will. It's the perfect halfway between having a convertible and a normal roof, because it just opens everything up on a nice day, summer or winter, without the complete chill of having a soft top, and it still looks nice. The 3 Series BMW is probably the only car that still looks alright as a convertible, because it's a hard convertible as opposed to a soft top, so it doesn't ruin the lines as much as some other cars like the Porsche Boxster with a hard top. It looks, oh, it's disgusting, it's just so bad. But as a compromise, having a sunroof on the coupe, it looks so good still, and then you get the wind in your hair. It's lovely. I drive to work an hour each way, and it's just so nice being in something lower, a bit more sporty. There's adjustments on the seats I didn't even know about. My friend just told me today he found an extra button, changes the width, the lumbar support, and also the lower back electronically within the seat, which I didn't even know it had that. Usual things with climate control, zone climate control, so passenger and driver is different. It's got Bluetooth for taking calls, but unfortunately not for music, so that's something I need to sort out with the auxiliary connection, so I can listen to music a bit easier rather than having to plug it into my auxiliary cord, which is always a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. The only thing, as you may have seen in the other video, it's got 2 warning lights that come on. It's probably to do with the speed sensors, which I have cleaned. BMW recommended to me that I clean the sensors as the first step of diagnosis, and if they're clean, then the next step will probably be having to take it to either auto electrician or BMW to get them to diagnose whether it's just one faulty sensor. It chucks up the tire pressure warning symbol, and also because of that, that chucks up the stability control system that it has. I think they're just linked. If one comes up, the stability is obviously an issue if you have low tire pressure. But yeah, so I've tried, check out my other video, I've tried just cleaning the sensors off with some degreaser, but that hasn't worked. It's come back up, so unfortunately. Yeah, I just love the car. There's a few things that need tidying up on it. There's a few scratches here and there. The coffee cup holder is notoriously one of the big issues with these BMWs. That packs up, so I'll replace that. Or actually, I'm going to try and fix it. I was going to replace it, but I could only find a set that I could only find one hand, because they're handed. The cup holders are handed, of course. So I spent hours looking online for a right-hand drive vehicle and the left-hand side cup holder, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I could find it on one website. They had the right-hand side, which works still, so that's not a problem. But the left-hand you couldn't get unless you got them in a pair, but then you paid way over double the price of just the right-hand side one for both the left and the right-hand side. So I'm going to try and fix it. I've seen a few videos on YouTube on how there's like a spring coil, so I might have a go at that. What's the worst that can happen, apart from maybe scratching some of the interior plastics, which I'll have to do anyway when I replace the cup holder. So I'll have a go at that first, see how we go. I've only had it like maybe up to a month now. I look forward to going to work just so I can drive my car again. It's still at that period, and I had that with the Commodore as well, but yeah, this is just on another level. These brand new, they were over $100,000, and I picked this up for under 20,000. Can you believe that? I'm pretty sure he said it was 126,000. I haven't managed to find them the original price for that much, but it might be with all the optional extras, like with the CD player and everything like that. Yeah, but overall it's a pretty tidy car. Leather's good. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. It's just awesome. I can't believe it. Can't believe I put off getting something half decent for so long, but that's life. Money comes into it and other things that you want to do in your life too. So yeah, and here's my friend. I'm gonna go. Cheers guys. Hello.
Hello. Oi, just letting you know, one of my friends just sent me like a video about the like pummeling hail, so just be careful.
Oh, thanks mate. Whereabouts was it, did you say?
They live in Picton.
Picton? Okay.
Yeah,
I did see it's clouded over. Yeah, I might come back now actually.
Fair enough.
So
yeah,
my friend just called and gave me a warning that there's meant to be thunderstorms and hail on their way. Hail damage is quite a big thing over here in Australia, so yeah, I might actually have to head back now. I'll probably keep the car for, I don't know, 60,000, 70,000 Ks before it gets up to 200,000, and then sell it on. Oh, that's the other thing, I bought it at 100,000 Ks, so not too high Ks. So that was obviously one of my main things I was looking at in an older car and a BMW. I didn't want it to be high Ks, because I know I'm going to be putting a lot on there as well. Yeah, I can hear it in the distance. So I'm going to try and just wrap up this video, just show some of the features. There's the sunroof, and there's all the controls. I think they had to do with maps apps or something, and that's obviously the telephone controls. And then you got cruise control here, which is very annoying because pulling it back is what sets it, and guess what, the light controls are above it, so pulling that back is high beam. So I've high beamed quite a few people trying to set the cruise control. Oops, but I guess I get used to that eventually. I believe it's got auto dipping in the mirror, so when there's bright lights behind you, it kind of puts a blue glaze. Also, the side mirrors changed as I was driving up in the multi-story car park here. They changed to like a blue. It's got storage here in the side. Sorry, the car is filthy, really needs a proper clean. Yeah, it's just cozy. There's this tiny bit of storage here, kind of like a cup holder, and there was a phone there before. There's the aux cord, and then a tiny bit of storage here, and then the cigarette lighter, and then usual glove box, not particularly big one. One working cup holder. Oh, didn't even need to touch it. That's the complex stuff that breaks on these. That's better. Yeah, again, very dirty, sorry about that. And there's the iDrive. Not too hard to use at all. Let me go navigation, and then you just turn that, and then see it goes all the way, and then if you can't turn anymore, then that's it, and then that's it again, just in those options. So then it gets tight there when it's on the far left. I love that, I think it's really cool. To do the traction control, turns that off. And then just hopping out, because see the storm? Yeah, it's just starting to rain now. That's New South Wales for you. Very stormy and humid climate. The wheels are a bit untidy. Unfortunately, that's me. Got some gutter rash on it. That was me the other day. It really broke my heart. But I'm going to pay to get them sorted out. I just love it in this colour, space grey. It's not a silver. It's just awesome. There's a few stone chips on the front there, but just need touching up. And the fog lights and everything else on the front. Yeah, that storm's definitely coming in. These are all the controls on the side. That's the one I was trying to work out that I didn't know about. Oh, there's another one as well. I didn't even know about all these. I know it's got this, which is pretty awesome. Again, filthy, but just a bit extra leg support. But I knew about these three here, but I didn't know about that one or this one here. When you hop in, it detects that you sat in here, and so I'll shut the door. Then it helps you get the seatbelt. There you go, which is pretty convenient. It has failed a few times, but yeah, I think maybe it just needs a bit of grease to help it out a bit. Obviously it's a mechanical part that every time you get in the car it moves. I'm just gonna hop out really quickly in this heavy rain in the boot. Oh man, it's so wet. Pretty decent boot. There's a 6-disc CD changer. I'm getting soaked now, and before the hail comes, I'm getting back in. That's better. And push to start. And there's the seatbelt again. Righto. I'm going to move my car before the hail comes. Might be able to film it downstairs. I'm not sure what else I really need to talk about, to be honest, but yeah. Well, there's no one else around actually in the car park, so I may as well finish the video here. I'll just show you, see the mirror. If I put it into reverse, ready, there you go, the mirror tilts so you can see easily that I'm in the lines, and then I'll just put it back into park and then it tilts back. I'm just going to show you the being able to leave the car running and locked function. Yeah, so the car's running now. I've already started it. I'll turn it off now. Then I'll take the key fob out, then foot on the brake, start the car again. Sorry about all the beeping. Yep, that's finished. So engine's running, key fob is in hand. Get out the car now. Lock the car, walk away. Put my key down here, don't lose it because it's the only one I've got. Still locked, but still running, as you'll be able to hear. And I tested it to see if it would cut out or something after a certain range, and I walked approximately 65 meters away with my mate next to my car with the keys in my pocket, and it didn't cut out or anything. The only thing was when I came back, it said can't detect key in engine or something, but I still just drove it home, didn't put the key fob back in. So yeah, it's just another little feature. Also, you can put the windows down by holding the unlock button. There you go. I don't know what that would be useful for, but they're down now anyway. So yeah, just another little neat trick that's integrated into the BMW system. There's definitely not a whole heap of space in the back. It's only 2 seats anyway, but it's okay space. You wouldn't want to be road tripping across the whole of Europe with passengers in the back, but it's all right. This is broken. I've got that ordered to replace that as part of the trim. Everything else is pretty good, I think. It's not too scratched up or anything. Yeah, so here we are, and that's about it. I love it. I'm so glad I made the upgrade to this car, something sportier. I just didn't need the wagon anymore. I use it to go surfing once or twice and then camping a few more times than that, but yeah, considering I drive this every day to work, maybe 6 times a week, it was an upgrade that was long overdue. Yeah, that front button, which you probably can't see now because it's too dark, that's the lumbar support on the side there, going in and out. Oh, that's so good. So if you're fat or you've put on weight like I have, you can just widen it. Every week gets a little bit wider, and it's still going to be nice and comfy. So much technology in this, honestly. That's why they're unreliable, of course, but oh, see the lightning there? That's what makes them unreliable, but also I don't know how I'm gonna go from this car to anything with less technology. It's going to be a headache. There's some fundamentals in cars I think I personally have to have, and that's cruise control, and that's about it actually. It has to have cruise control, and it has to be automatic for a daily driver, unless it's something very special. I'd drive a manual to work every day, but automatic as a daily, and then manual as a weekend car if you can have a second car. But yeah, there we go. So much technology, and probably more things I'll find here and there hidden away, and I'll do another video eventually on things and I'll point them out as I discover them. Okay, so as you can see, still no key fob, and then I can drive. Driving away fine. And it never actually came up with the fault that it said before about having the key fob away from the car, too far away or something. And there you have it, driving the car without the key fob. No problems. Thanks again for watching. See ya, bye.